She had a successful career and decided to try stand-up because what could go wrong? Let's give it up for Meryl Snow.
The older I get, the more ridiculous my life becomes. Just the other day, I'm on my way to work, and I walk out the back door. And as I'm going out the back door, I drop my keys. So I bend down to pick them up, and my 50-pound dog, Jake, he jumps on top of me and knocks me down on the slate patio. And then he's doing that, like, humping thing that dogs do, and like, get off of me. It's disgusting. Anyway, I get up, I brush myself off, and I'm like, damn, I broke a nail. And I have a client meeting in 2 hours. So now I have a situation. So I figured, all right, I'll drive to work, walk the 2 blocks of the nail salon, get my nail fixed before my meeting, and that's a perfect plan. I do. So I'm walking down the sidewalk, and my cell phone rings. So I stop, and I'm looking at my bag, keys, glasses, 3 years of CVS receipts, no phone. And then I hear honk, honk, and I turn around. There is this guy in a white van, and he says to me, "Hey baby, going my way?" Oh my God, I still got it, guys. I still have it. I am like so excited. I'm fixing my hair, boobs up, I'm doing it all, right? And then I realized my phone's still ringing, the guy's still there, and I don't think I heard what he said was correct. I don't think he said, "Hey baby, going my way." He said, "Hey lady, get out of my driveway." You don't know how that feels. I think I was still turning heads. I'm not. So, that's my life on the ground. It gets way worse up in the air. Way worse. I travel a lot for work, which means I have more awkward moments on airplanes than anywhere else. It was a red-eye flight. The lights are down. Everybody's asleep. And I'm sitting in the window seat. So, decide, I have to tinkle. The 2 guys next to me are sleeping. I mean, sound asleep. The one guy has his head back and his mouth's hanging out. You know that look. And the other guy has his blanket wrapped around him like a burrito. So, I have one of 2 things I can do. I could wake him up, but it's 2:30 in the morning. So I figured, you know, I'm athletic enough. I am like a ninja. I'm going to climb over him. So I stand up, I lift up my leg, and I'm thinking, oh, I don't know if this is a very good idea. And then boom, 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 turbulence. Oh my God, I am straddling the guy in the middle seat. Straddling him. And my feet aren't touching the ground, so they're just dangling. Which means all my weight is on this guy's lap. And because of the turbulence, this feels very inappropriate. I'm dying. I am this close to him, this close. I can feel his disgusting breath. And he opens his eyes, and we have major eye contact here. And then he says to me, "What the hell?" And before I could say anything, to apologize or anything, boom, boom, more turbulence, and there I'm watching my hand in slow motion land on the burrito. I'm looking at where my hand is. The middle seat guy's looking where my hand is. The burrito guy's looking where my hand is. We all know exactly where my hand is. Yet nobody says anything because there's absolutely nothing to say. So one would think that that was the end of the story. Oh no. So I'm scrambling to get off of them, and I'm just like, my foot's caught under the seat, my hands in the front seat by the armrest, I just can't get out. Finally, I'm out. I go tinkle, and then now I'm back in my seat. I am in for the night. Now I'm thirsty. So I bend down, out of my bag, I get my bottle, I untwist it, and shh! It exploded. Oh, not a sip, a geyser. It is all over the guy that I just straddled. I just baptized the whole plane. It's on the ceiling. It's on the people 3 rows ahead of me. It's on the people 3 rows behind me. Now everybody is awake. They're wiping root beer, by the way, root beer, sticky root beer, off of their faces, off their clothes. They're whipping out their phones, and they're putting it on Facebook. And they're calling me Karen. Oh my God. Awful. Yeah, that was a tough one. You know, getting older, it humbles you. Yeah, it does. I have grandkids. They remind me of that every day. Willow, the 9-year-old, she says to me, Zippy, that's what they call me. Zippy, I'm going to teach you how to do a cartwheel. I'm like, Willow, I've been doing cartwheels before your mother was even born. I could do a cartwheel. And she says, let's see, Zippy. So I said, okay, I could do this. I look for a nice patch of grass on the ground. I take a deep breath. I channel an Olympic gymnast. I put my hands down. I flip my legs over, and somewhere mid-rotation, I hear it. That's not very good, Zippy. I land. I'm shaking like a leaf. My knees are like castanets, you know. But I'm so happy that I actually made it. And then there's Luna, the 6-year-old, and she says to me, yeah, that wasn't very good, Zippy. So Bora, the 3-year-old, she skips the commentary altogether. She walks over to me with her hand on her hip and puts her one finger out and starts poking me in the stomach fat. And then she says to me with those beautiful little eyes, and she says, Zippy, you're mushy. And that's my life. I'm Zippy, apparently I'm mushy. Thank you, good night.